Peace 104.3 FM the Busuya wasugusu awutie Nana pe yebeda say ye hu donti we fidie ne da so da Peace 104.3 FM Nana pe ansa na meye bibia no ma mefa entudwa se yesofu penia wonya ne be koye no ene ye di ne na wotwe da no ane 1 week celebration of life for the late Bishop Asante Entry MPP Council of Elder, Chairman of the Board of Trustees for the National Cathedral, NFA was saying Presiding Bishop of Methodist Conference, Papa, the late Bishop Asante Entry. And a 1 week celebration of life na ekoso ewo Medina Methodist Church. And I'm saying I paid him. I'm found two and say say 1 week celebration of life for the late Bishop Asante Entry, NPP Council of Elder and Chairman of the Board of Trustees for the National Cathedral. He was also a presided bishop of the Methodist Conference. In the 1 week, ekoso ewo Medina Methodist Church and appear menewo kase. On the brighter side of life, Auntie Mavis Dakwa Nancy over mile 7 and ne wawoda Auntie Mavis Dakwa Nancy over mile 7 who saying so ye sorry penny ewo ICGC Judah Temple obey ye and I pay ye we show happy birthday. My very good friend Harriet Hughes is asking me to say a very happy birthday to you, Steve Jonah. So wherever you are, Steve Jonah, happy birthday to you from Harriet Hughes and our own Godwin Dogbe. OKFM, Beku Santana's producer. It's your birthday to you today, Godwin. Happy birthday to you. And then George Kobia of La Paz New Market. It's also your birthday. Happy birthday to you and everyone having your birthday today. Happy birthday to you. 26 minutes to midday. A bread tea straight away by courtesy of Best Point Savings and Loans. Best Assurance. We say your protection is always assured and high sense. Everyday prices for everyday people. Over the next 3 or 4 minutes, I want to share with you a brief message. Peace FM 104.3 Peace FM. Ebusuye ye beda sibiom say ye hu donti weje fidie ne dia to Peace 104.3 FM. Dwumedia ya to din working time mana Kofi kum meguso amede somwe na mede dwumedia yi besomo ade akwa pram tobre. Na mekai will be say brief message amede bre we edwumekuo miensa edwumekuo edin kan electronic brand edin no the high sense wonderful meka esisu biom say enebre ya ye womu se obeto bibia enyinama hoden afem ye kano electrical appliance dia me suggest say ya menhwa ade ne fekeke na hwe brand no Oto adea high sense branda. What are the papa? High sense ye gospel ye di to dwane saying. High sense ye nsempa tietia. Nhyehyeye bia ewo ho. Okoto bibia enyinama hoden FM free store bia mu a. Ohwe receipt na sia ya twere se adea ya ton ama wo no. Wo de kona wo de ba ye nji. High sense ye de ade foforo kra ye de nidaso ye de abra ye de aba ama ubia wo pe enidaso wo to bibia nyina mahoden fem fridge, air conditioner, TV, washing machine, microwave, mobile phone bibia wo beto free high sense ye showroom ye ma 5 years manufacturer defect warranty obi entumi nya ne sa ma wo enti enidaso wo ho na bra ye wo mu ekura na high sense ye run a special discount be. So take advantage of this special discount plus 5 years manufacturer defect warranty. High sense, everyday prices for everyday people. Ejmekweto sumienu, Skakrabia Best Point Savings and Loans. And afi baby me car insurance. Best Assurance. We say your protection is always assured. When you say Opese wusua de edifa bibia ho a ubenya nimde. Anape pese ye kasa fa sika ho. Sika ya ade a ehia obia. But ya na mebisa me ho se nipa dodo sen ena ebre dodo sen ena yedisi ho se ye pese yesua de edifa sika ho. But mewa ye koye be nyina sika no obia hwehwe. Anape over the next 3 minutes. So I'll be brief into my wasomra. I'll be very brief. I want to share with you a brief message entitled, What Do You Solve? Na me pese meburu nyina mutie mi anape munya sopa na muntie me. What do you solve? That is a question that if you find an answer to, money will not be a problem to you again. Yeah. What do you solve? You see, I don't know how you perceive money, but I came to tell you this morning the truth, that money is not a mystery. Money is simply a reward for solving a problem. You see, that is why when you come to Despite Media, we don't have equal salaries. I don't know where you work and the reward system, but minimum pass uba Despite Media ha yaketuya nyepe yenda single spine so esun obi aketuya obi de wosoro obi de ya dentem obi de e wo fom obi sasa den ye hwehwe nimu ana da bi. Money is simply a reward for the problems that you solve. So it depends on the problem that you are solving in this house that will determine the salary that you will be paid. And it is a reward system all throughout the world. Money is not a mystery. Money is a reward for solving a problem. And you see, it all begins with passion. It all begins with passion. Your passion will lead you to your money world. Your purpose in this life is in your passion. You see, if you have a money problem, you need to check whether you are doing what you love. Are you doing what you love? You need to move closely to what you love. I will give some examples that will help. People that make money, they are the people doing what they love. For example, Floyd Mayweather, he loves to box. Michael Jordan, basketball. Tiger Woods, he does what he loves, golf. You see, you've got to be in the center of what you love, because that joy is a fragrance, it's a force. Personally, Kofi, I don't like to be around anybody who is doing what they don't love. They are such a miserable people to be around. They are always complaining about what they don't get. But you see, when you love what you are doing it in itself gives you satisfaction. You must be doing what you love. Maybe you want to be a lawyer, or you're a lawyer because you either love litigation or you love to defend people. Yeah. So we will be a one per manson, and then we will be a enye bibia wo mu se obetwitwa agye nkrofo a ene se wo ye lawyer obi a wo per manson pa ese wo ye lawyer obi wo a opese wo nye nkokọ nipa sa na ese wo call into poultry. Some people love children and they need to open schools. Not that you open a school and then you open only one gate, no school fees, you are entering. If you love the children, you operate a school differently. If you want if you want to do what you love, then you need to narrow your focus. If you're not excited about life, check. If you're not excited about life, then you and I, we need to be asking some questions to find out the center of your calling. I quite remember about 3 years in my life. It's a long time ago, but for about 3 years, I lived in the same house with an accomplished broadcaster who had a lot of experience by name Dusty Wynn of blessed memory. He taught me how a broadcaster is supposed to live. Yeah. And had it not been Dusty Win, let me name say as a broadcaster, ube to me no, ube to me what talent no, but there is a lifestyle a broadcaster needs to live. He taught me how to stay excited on the job, how to stay out of trouble, that is a scandal. You know, if you're in this broadcast business, you could get yourself easily into a scandal, especially with this payola and whatever. He taught me how to never be absent from your show. I mean, due to health, maybe you lost your voice or other engagements. Well, later, I had to do some adjustments here and there when I became born again. I want to ask you, are you learning, and whom are you learning from? For example, if you want to be a pastor, I know a lot of people, they have this passion, to be a pastor. It's a good, profession to choose. But do you want to be a pastor? You need to learn from a successful pastor. Yeah, if you want to be a pastor, if you don't know, take it from me. You need to learn from someone, a successful pastor. Get close to him, get his books, go to his programs. You see, you need to get close to what you love. Who is willing to teach you? And what price are you willing to pay? Listen carefully as I bring my message to an end. Do you idolize someone? The person that you idolize because they are doing something that is in you. I'm helping you find your path through your passion to your money world. Yeah, it is your passion that will lead you to your money world. Yet, how do you identify your passion? We all don't admire, we don't idolize the same people. So the person that you idolize them because they are doing something that is in you. Other people will ignore them, but you will walk a mile to watch them, to see whatever that they do. It is because it is in you. You see, instincts are inside of you. I'll give you a biblical example. Moses in the Bible was destined to be a miracle worker. So, when you watch the Bible, the story about Moses, he loved miracles. So when Moses saw the burning fire without the fire consuming the bush, the Bible says he turned aside to look. Exodus chapter 3 verse 3. So Moses thought, I would go over and see this marvelous sight. Why the bush is not burning up. Verse 4 says, and when the Lord saw that he had gone over to look, he called Moses from the bush, Moses, Moses. That is Exodus chapter 3 verse 3 and 4. Exodus chapter 3 verse 3 and 4. He called him out, he said, I've got you. You see, if Moses simply walked away or paid no attention, it would have meant he was not interested in working miracles. And at this point, let me tell you something. Don't look at things that you don't want in your life. Adia won't peno. Yeah, mention. Say, may drive you traffic mu. May money to me be some say, I then near the new bejina or munchain. Now, what the young fashion in bejina won't change. She. So, what drive you traffic more moton idea no idea more shy winnie. Who say idea or more torn or shepa or mud beba won't change. No be ginger a hono mu say idea war torn or won't shy. On farm, but when you look at things in the traffic, they will bring them to you. You see, instincts are inside you. So in this COVID-19 era, you have to know that you are more than your job. So when your job goes down, it doesn't mean you need to go down. I'm sure I'll get your attention over here. Instincts are inside of you. So in this COVID-19 era, you have to know that you are more than your job. So if your job goes down, it doesn't mean that you have to go down. There is something far better that you can do for yourself. Listen, you might not have found your customers yet, but that doesn't mean your customers are not out there. No matter what you are doing, maybe you started something, you've not found your customers yet. It doesn't mean you don't have customers out there. Let me help you identify the one who wants what you've got. The person who wants what you've got is the person who sees what you have as an answer to their problem. That they are your customers. The person who wants what you have is the person who sees what you have as an answer to their problem. People all over the world go out to get answers. Nkrofo wo mu pie anapei be 20% ena wo mu kwa adwuma. 80% no more coming now mobile kromono. They are coming to look for answers to problems. 1 Samuel chapter 16 verse 23. I'll share this brief scripture with you and then bring my message to an end. 1 Samuel 16:23. Saul sent and brought David to him. Why? Because David solved the king's problem. He was an answer to the king's problem. Yes, the king had a problem. Everybody has a problem. 1 Samuel 16:23. Then Saul sent word to Jesse, saying, "Let David remain in my service, for I'm pleased with him." And whenever the Spirit from God came upon Saul, David would pick up his harp and play, and Saul would become well, and the spirit of distress would depart from him. There are so many problems in the world. And guess what? It is good news. That means there are so many jobs out there. You heard what I said, right? There are so many problems in the world. And that means there are so many jobs out there. People are looking for answers, for solutions. So back to the title of my message this morning. What do you solve? Just find an answer, and then money will not be. What do you solve? What do you solve with what you bring along? Listen, you don't need, the good news is that you don't need a degree to do this. Listen, it could be just be mopping the floor or planting flowers. Not all of us will become doctors. Not all of us will become lawyers. Not all of us will become chemists. But guess what? The lawyer will need a plumber. The doctor will need an electrician. Whatever your business is, it must be an answer to somebody's problem. It must solve their problem. It must fix their problem. So I want you to find an answer to this question. And it should be very, very personal to you. What do you solve? Remember, the reward for the problem you solve is money. And that makes it very important. Just find problems to solve, and money will not be a problem. Money is not a mystery. It is the reward for solving problems. Thank you so much for listening to my message. It was brought to you this morning courtesy Best Point Savings and Loans. We say your dream is our business. Best Assurance, we say your protection is always assured. And High Sense, everyday prices for everyday people.
Peace FM, station with a vision. 104.3. Peace FM, 104.3. Peace FM.
Ebusunya kasima nkron mapremo ato ebreni ti mesre wadawro mananka mede me commercials na to aso prekuma sene ebe ya miwia na enwom a yede betwato no ene de ase wonim dada ye be same wehu no ani yede bewie nti bebese nka mede se enwom ne siso a na chese kwan dem na obi e kwakọ to ania woye so ti wadawro machi watena se ache dada mefa commercials entudwa na afi minja wona bibio wo ye bia no kwoto aso meda asise wate ase amamem se me share enkaibona se a we free ECG planned maintenance. ECG would undertake scheduled maintenance work to improve service delivery, God willing, tomorrow, Thursday, 24th September 2020, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and areas to be affected: Sotwom, Seminary, Oyebi, and Siduase. ECG regrets the inconvenience that would arise out of this exercise. Inti, we say yesu amba tiawa mu ECG say wo mbesiesie ehoma ebrenye nyinama hoden no enyinam kanea no enti no nyame adoma ochena yesu amba ochena ya wada 24th September efri anapa no ndu de kosie nimbre no num yebedundum nkanea na bebi yebedundum eye sotuom seminary oyebi ene seduase omosi ohaw bia ombaba bia no enye boapaye ya mo free akomapamu enfanche ene ye start promotion bi eye Go TV sisi ade Go TV aye too much Go TV it is an entertainment overboard ye be ye show train bi let us say ye tu ye hu egu abonten every ene Wednesday wukwada 23rd September ye be mo akonya obetumi ato Go TV box yate so fofofo na say bia wonnim dekodie ntia Go TV box na say wonya bi wo fia say wonya Go TV a sisi ade Ghanaian movies no ewo Rock GH say weni weni G Indian series ho a no Z World any Star Life afi yewo drama bebre ewo Big Brother Niger say nkwada wo fia wo metumi asuade agi wo mu ani ewo Kids Learning and Fun channels bibi to say Da Vinci Kids, PBS Kids, Discovery Family, Disney Junior, Jim Jam and enyoma bebre say ebia we need football ho so Go TV obetumi ahwe football yema English commentary ewo ye friends saying La Liga, Serie A, Premier League and so many more just say 24/7 say ebia wo Go TV ni bi dada obetumi reconnect 22 Ghana cedis pe and I say visit any Go TV dealer. Go TV, live it, love it. Into no watch out won't see a day tremor benya because Go TV box no your turn a special discount pa the mobia me twaso na me ka oba time bia eni swade hu no oba time bia dai so ene se ne ma ebenim prom aspiti asem enim koto eduro ma me bi enim ene ma me ha bi enim okosku a obenim na dwemu bia ye kire na de a obehunu ade akwada ebenya san nyome nyina ma oba time weni agi kama se wo hwe wo ma omu ni kama de a na ehu behia se nnuane a wo be ma no ebe contain essential nutrients bit is proteins, calcium, potassium, multivitamins bit is vitamin B6, omega 3, 6 and 9 fatty acids and any keke ka ho sa ahoden nro nyina no se woma akwada Vitamilk champa ebewom. Yeah, interestingly, all these essential food nutrients can be found in your favorite Vitamilk champ. Vitamilk champ no eguma ahoro miensa tiana wo dane muma nkwada na se ne be yom ani beje ho. Vitamilk champ no yewo regular soy milk, yewo champ choco and yewo champ banana. Remember that when the child's diet is consistently filled with all the essential nutrients and multivitamins such as Vitamilk champ, medicine is of no need. Vitamilk champ is a nutritious meal for your children anytime. Afedie yembra immune booster. Yemampeni abribia woba no beye fellow Ghanaians. Asema wodi to biane say yenni nuane pa ebetumi boosti ye immune system no. Nti wo ye obi a immune system no ehu hia wo na we benya ntiase se sa COVID-19 bremu die ade wo bia pre ene se ni immune system no ebenya hoden. Nyame ncha de Ghana ha ye de ye ha ma no ye de aye eduro bia etumi boosti immune system no na ekutia diseases any infections edino ede Vital 20. Hey, edro we me kan krofo mu din kan no me kane me no ya me hu se boa me no me ma me yere bi ono so no ya ye nyina ya dutum se we de ye no na yeso ye ma ye nkwada ne bi echire kura ansana ye de eba beto abonten se Vital 20 impenifo agia tumu se the ultimate immune booster. Vital 20 is made from 100% herbs known for the boosting of the immune system to fight diseases and infections. Intikai say Vital 20 is your ultimate immune system support for general well-being. Nemum makane saa no enyo bia na betumi anom. Vehicle 20 no oba a wafa yefunu entumi nom. Oba a oma akwada nofo ennum bi. Afi akwada wondi mbro emfie dumienu ono so ontumi nnom vehicle 20 ne bi. Se wate ne sei na ebia otunton nro ana se o drugstore ana se chemist shop ana bibi se opedo dodu etu aton ana wati opesa woni woma monum bi na moso mo boost mo immune system na me the telephone numbers miensa eba betudwa utum ho anamo ufre na mani bia wo sabeka vehicle 20 ne biato number din kan no 024 288 79